again, everyone. This is Damien from the Learn English Through Football team, and I hope you are all doing well and enjoying the World Cup. I am still in Monterrey in Mexico, where it has become a little cooler, maybe cooler than many parts of the UK, which is having a heat wave. It's really hot there. And yes, I am still recording this podcast beside lots of traffic, so there might be some noise in the background. It's day 14 of the World Cup, and we have now seen every team play twice. So we are starting to get an idea about which teams will qualify and which ones will be eliminated. Remember, 8 third-place teams will also qualify for the knockout stages, so there is a lot to play for. Yesterday, I watched England draw with Ghana 0-0, a real bore draw. This, of course, means that the game was not so exciting, and England could not break down the Ghanaian defence. I also watched a much better game later in the evening, which was Colombia against DR Congo. The South American side won 1-0, but the Congolese almost snatched an equaliser at the end. But the main focus of today's podcast comes from Portugal's 5-0 win, a thrashing over Uzbekistan. And in particular, we are going to look at a phrase used to describe Ronaldo's goals.
Você está ouvindo languagecaster.com.
Okay, so Portugal got their campaign back on track after thumping or easily beating Uzbekistan 5-0. Their captain Ronaldo scored a brace and assisted another to silence some of the critics who felt he was too old to play at this level anymore. Of course, Ronaldo was happy to score a double and to help Portugal move into a qualifying position in their group. But he had also not scored in 10 previous tournament matches. That's both the World Cup and the European Championship. And so he managed to break his scoring drought. And this is how the Guardian newspaper reported on his performance. Cristiano Ronaldo ends his goal drought as rampant Portugal outclass Uzbekistan. So, this headline refers to the fact that Ronaldo had not scored for a long time. In football, we can say that a player is on a drought or a scoring drought if they had not scored a goal in a long time. Ronaldo had not scored in the previous 10 matches, so he was on a scoring drought. However, after he scored a brace against Uzbekistan, we can say that he broke his drought or ended his drought.
Hello everybody, my name's Umid, I am from Tashkent. I will tell you now, you are listening to languagecaster.com in my Uzbek language. Siz languagecaster.com saytida podcastlarni tinglayapsiz.
Yes, you are listening to the Learn English Through Football podcast, or as we used to be known, Languagecaster, and that message was from a fan from Uzbekistan. Now, don't forget, if you want to get in contact with us or ask a football language question, then just come along to our site or go to our World Cup forum or write to us at contact@learnenglishthroughfootball.com. And while you're visiting our site, you can also check out our glossary of football terms, expressions, and cliches. We have hundreds of them, all about the beautiful game of football. Thank you everyone again for listening. On today's World Cup language show, we looked at the phrase ends his goal drought after Ronaldo finally scored a goal after a long time without doing so. Can you think of any other words or expressions in any language that are similar to this phrase? If so, drop us a line and let us know. Damon will be here again tomorrow with some more expressions from day 14 of the World Cup. Until then, bye-bye.